Welcome back to the Kris Cross Corner podcast. I'm your host, Kris Canty. We have the great debaters here. We have Chuck and we have Walter.
What it do?
Hello.
This is the weekly water cooler conversation in your car, on the job, skipping lunch, skipping work. To listen to the podcast,
Hey,
listen
don't
on
skip work. You can't afford it.
Listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube.
Unless you got some PTO.
That's not skipping work. That's taking a day.
Listen to it on the bathroom, on your 2-hour bathroom break.
Hey,
We all know you do it.
I take them daily.
Hey, makes the day go by faster, right?
So I've lost a good 40 minutes just sitting here.
I can watch a whole podcast.
A whole two podcasts of the Kris Cross Corner.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
This is a place where we talk about everything: sports, music, relationships, Detroit news specifically, and my top 10 list, which is the top 10 dangerous intersections in the city of Detroit. We're going to do Metro Detroit next week, but this week is the city limits.
Metro Detroit.
Which are the most dangerous intersections. And we're going to get to those in a second. After our first segment, what up, though, Detroit? Not what you're doing. It's what up, though, Detroit? Which the entire podcast will be named in September. We're going to talk about Redbox declaring bankruptcy.
You mean aren't those the DVDs that sit outside of like CVS and Walgreens and shit?
But isn't that an organization from of Netflix? Isn't that like a
No, the company is a separate company.
Okay.
But they're declaring bankruptcy because people don't buy DVDs anymore.
I was about to say they should have went to streaming. The fuck?
Because what we need is another streaming service, right?
You walk up to the kiosk and be like, I want to stream this for $1. It's going to send it to your phone or something.
I mean, but no, I'm saying they should have did what like Netflix did. Netflix used to send them out.
Okay, send them to your home and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, they used to send them to your house instead of you having to go to Redbox and get it. Just start a fucking streaming service and make it cheaper than Netflix.
What is that? Oh, it's not. GameFly is still around though. That's interesting.
Is it?
Yeah,
that's crazy. I think I had GameFly for like a whole year.
They do movies now too.
They have to.
Oh.
I mean,
do you think GameFly is going to go out of business because most of the consoles don't have discs anymore?
I think it's...
Well, that's why I'm still surprised that GameStop's still around because
GameStop made a really smart decision a few years ago, and that was getting a new CEO. And when they did, they took a look at what they were doing. So if you notice, if you go into GameStop, they don't sell a lot of games. Most of their profits come from merchandising.
Okay, come from like T-shirts and action figures. I mean, little figures and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah, GameStop has become.
I know they sell a lot of Pop-Its. I mean, what's them, the fat hit Pop-Its or whatever?
Yes, they sell them. They sell walls of those.
Yeah, I know they sell a lot of them. So pretty much they about to become comic book, video game, a nerd head fanatics,
just replay
store. Yeah.
Well, that was the thing, like, because they realized they couldn't survive just selling games in the way that they were, and so they've been making a lot of deals, and they've been wheeling and dealing with like companies to be able to sell more things in their stores that aren't necessarily games, but game adjacent, game and nerd adjacent,
like
and that's
what movie type a thing.
Mm-hmm. And that's what really brought them back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and the Wall Street deal.
Yeah.
You remember?
I wish I would have got on that, boy.
Man, when I tell you, all of the traders refused to sell or refused to trade GameStop stock for like a week or two after that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And that was I don't know if the listeners remember, but I remember when they straight up tried to short sell GameStop, and shout out to Reddit. But like all of the like every nerd in the world was like, no, you can't do that. I'm sorry, we're not gonna let you bankrupt it just so you can make billions, because that's short selling, and that's how a lot of people make their money is short selling,
which is crazy. Short selling, right?
And the crazy thing is because it works so well. I mean, you had hedge fund companies losing billions upon billions of dollars because of that. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Hey, I mean, that's what happened when the people unite. You know?
Well, speaking of losing money, the city of Dearborn Heights avoided a city shutdown because some smart person, the city clerk, forgot to tell the city manager and the mayor that they need to come up with a fiscal budget for 2024 to 2025. So they had an emergency city council meeting last week, and they avoided a city shutdown.
Well, that's good.
So people can go to work, and the city can run. Imagine Dearborn Heights without cops. Like, the world would be so much better.
I was about to say, you talking about less tickets, less paperwork?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
They be sitting over there. They be sitting at Beach Daily in Michigan.
You ain't gotta, as a black person, you ain't gotta worry about driving through there and getting a ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Be like, speed limit says 45. If I go 43, do you think I'll get pulled over?
No, on Michigan it's 40.
You close to it.
They be like, you're going 41 in a 40. I was
like, sir, I was going respectfully. I was going 36.
The crazy shit is they never around when the motherfuckers be doing stupid shit though.
That's
they be around at lunchtime, like, yeah, he's going to McDonald's. He's on lunch break. But
Right.
what about these niggas speeding,
Bro,
racing?
Bro, a nigga go by you doing 85, 90 on fucking Ford Road, and then
Not on Fort Road.
you doing 50, and they be like, woo, you be like, God damn it, what this nigga just went by me? Like shit, we couldn't catch him, but we gonna get you. I guess.
That was, man. I saw like a Rari racing a Vet racing a Challenger, like a Hellcat, and I was like, where are the cops? Like we're on the surface streets, man. We're not on the highway. There's a stoplight and it's red. Like, what are you?
then they pull you over going 42 and a 40, saying you were impeding traffic. Like, nigga,
Yep.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Be like, when can I fight this ticket?
You can fight it. You can fight it on this Friday, and then it's on Zoom, and then the police officer shows up in his bed. Like damn it.
That part.
Yeah, I feel like those need to be in person.
I miss the good old days where you used to go to court and the cop just don't show.
Man, used to get off and everything.
So they gotta throw the ticket out. Everybody, you didn't mind taking a ticket to court. You like, this motherfucker ain't gonna show, especially in the city.
The city. Oh, Dearborn and Detroit. Oh,
you motherfuckers is not gonna show. You be like, you there happy, like, yeah, I'm here.
It'd be a rare occurrence when they did, and you'd be like, God damn it.
Yeah.
You'd be like that Martin episode. You tell him I didn't run that stop sign. What does GTD stand for, Tommy?
Jesus.
Get the draw. Get the draws. Okay, speaking of speeding, everybody, we have the MSP, which is Michigan State Police. They are cracking down on speeders this month. So please, if a state trooper pulls you over for speeding, you did something bad. Okay. Because they'll be looking for regular cars. They'll be looking for trucks.
I was gonna say, yeah, they be looking for like semis and shit.
You know, they don't be looking for black people. They be looking for someone else. But we ain't gonna say that on the show.
Hey, pro tip: don't have a red car.
Don't have a red car, yellow car, orange car, white car.
I was told. I remember back in the day, I was explicitly told red cars get pulled over more than any other color. I was like, that's.
But why is that?
I don't know. I think it's just because of the color pop.
I think because everybody buys the darker color cars, like dark blue, black.
Yeah.
That they stick out. They definitely stick out. Like, I'm trying to run, and you can't run, bro. You have a red car.
Man, I got pulled over by a state trooper one day, on 23, and because he was like, you know how fast you were going? I was like 75, maybe. He goes, I clocked you going 80, or I clocked you going 85. I was like, sir, I promise I was not going 85. Like, I guarantee you, I was not going 85. And so he took my information, and he was gone. Man, he stayed back there for like 5 minutes. I was like, I don't know what they do.
Don't you hate it when they stay back there? They'd be like, I'd be like, wonder what they're looking at.
Oh, I already know what they doing when they stand back there waiting on me. Let me call somebody right now. Hey,
Right.
Well, they about to come get my car, and then
Is that bad, Chuck?
listen here.
Is that bad?
Sir, could you step out of the car? I would really prefer not to. Do I need to? Am I under arrest?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll put them on myself. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna make your job easy. You can just open the back door. I get in.
I got somebody. I got somebody on the way. Can we at least wait until they get there so I don't have to
So you don't tow my car? I mean,
yeah.
I got somebody coming to get it. We could just leave it here. I'll leave the keys somewhere.
I've never been in this situation, so I'm listening.
Be like, look, I promise they'll be. Look, if you end up in that situation, call your most non-confrontational friends.
Well, listen, I've been in that situation a couple times. You feel me,
man?
You know, I didn't seen a couple holding cells. You know.
All right, Chuck.
You know who got a nice one? Livonia got a nice one.
I want to go in there one day. I want to go to Livonia.
It's like instead of bars, it's like a big old glass window. It's real nice. I was like, this is different. I ain't never seen one like this.
Chuck was like, I'll stay the weekend.
No, I wouldn't. Call my mama. Get me the hell up out of here. How much I owe y'all? 500. Okay.
All right, moving on. Speaking of okay, thoughts. What are your thoughts on flag football becoming a high school sport?
I guess. I mean, shit. It's about to be a pro sport in a minute. So shit.
I think having a less brutal alternative, or like a less hard hitting alternative, is a good idea. I don't think it should be a varsity sport though.
Well, I mean,
what's gonna be the alternative? Like a club sport?
Yeah,
it could be like I wouldn't make it like I wouldn't say you can go ahead and get a fucking letterman for it.
A letterman for flag football is wild.
I mean, but I guess fuck, they got esports now in high school, so I mean,
yeah, but
I'm still messed up about that whole.
I wouldn't give a letterman for esports either personally,
because you only do nothing.
Look, I can't really talk. I got a letterman for doing jazz. I got a letter for doing jazz band. Right, I can't really talk. But
you was in the band.
But you was in a band though. That's the thing.
That's a thing. Like band has been.
That's a crucial point.
You've been getting a letterman for band for forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not nothing. That's band.
That's the halftime show. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about niggas who play who do recreational video games. You know what I'm saying, and call themselves athletes.
But the only thing about it is that, like, for people who do that, I mean, you can in theory make a lot of money doing esports. People have made a lot of money.
Listen, I'm not hating on it because I wish they had that shit when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because the hours that I spent playing video games, even to this day, the hours that I spend playing video games. You know, I just wish that they had that avenue when I was coming up.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't sit there and be like, yeah, I'm an athlete because I play video games all fucking day.
I'm an e-athlete.
That's stupid. Nigga, you ain't in no...
It sounds stupid.
Nigga, you can't do a 10-yard dash and not
do a push-up.
Like...
A push-up, my nigga.
That's not nothing. You're not a fucking athlete, bro. You just move your fucking thumbs.
You won a video game. Yeah, okay. Congratulations.
Like,
hey, look, I definitely I agree to an extent, but I also know some people that do esports, and they are by far some of the most physically fit people I've ever met. That's just like for them, like the esports is more of a hobby. Like they work out, they do sports, they do a bunch of other shit, but the esports is where they just go to have fun.
That's what I'm saying, but it's a recreational thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like I play, like I say, I play fucking video games to this day. I'm gonna play video games probably to the day I fucking die, but I wouldn't say me sitting holding a controller and controlling somebody else on 2K. Athlete. I'm not an athlete. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a nigga that play video games.
Like LeBron on 2K is the athlete. You're just controlling him.
But flag football, I wouldn't give no.
No.
I wouldn't give you no letter, man. I wouldn't say it could be a thing, but it wouldn't be like part of MHSA or whatever. Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like if you want to just make a league at your school, like, oh, we got a flag football league at the school. All right, cool.
That's cool. but these flags though.
But these this ain't fucking. No, I'm good.
Look, I'm not denying that football is a dangerous sport, but have you seen people play sevens?
Yeah, 7-on-7. Yeah.
That's
No. I mean rugby.
Oh, rugby. Oh, sevens is amazing.
That's pick them up, mess them up.
But
that's all rugby is. I look at rugby like pick them up, mess them up. Nigga, whoever got the ball gonna get hit.
For real.
But what I'm saying is people are really quick to say, okay, but like football is a lot safer than rugby sometimes.
No, football is a way lot safer than rugby. These niggas don't got pads on.
They don't have pads. They got no head protection.
These niggas be giving each other concussions. They be ramming like rams. They go head to head like rams out there. Like
true, but they're not hitting their heads into someone's head though. They're just like tackling.
But sometimes they do.
Sometimes, but football, there's a guarantee, 100% guarantee that every snap, someone's head is gonna hit someone else's head.
Well, hey,
that's why they have helmets.
That's why they got helmets. Exactly.
And sometimes them helmets don't be fitting right.
Well, that means the equipment manager need to be fired.
To be like crunch and the whole helmet goes on. I'm like, okay, whistle.
Unchecked, it can lead very dangerous. Y'all remember when AB went crazy?
What year was we talking?
No, like when he was with Brady, and then they said, "Hey, you got to find your own flight home, Chief."
No, he wasn't crazy then. He been crazy.
I know. I'm saying like because that wasn't that like the final thing when they're like, "Hey, look, man, you got to find your own flight home."
You talking about when he took his clothes off on the sideline?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was when he was playing for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He said, "You got to get your own ride home," because he was living in Tampa Bay at the time.
That's crazy.
Not to mention he got fired from the Patriots, the Raiders,
and the Steelers.
Yeah, no. Football is a dangerous sport. So like having the alternative is, I think, it's an option for people who want to play football but don't necessarily want to deal with like
the physicality.
Exactly. Which I don't think. Which again, I don't.
You still got to deal with the physicality because you got to be fast and be able to dodge the people trying to get your flag. So
flag football for the soft ass nigga.
No, flag football is for the Barry Sanders out here, okay? And I'm not knocking Barry Sanders, but he never really got hit. So
I'm about to say that's to Barry's face. I dare you.
He never really got hit like that, you know.
But I'm saying he put the pads on. Barry was out there. He got hit.
He did. But you rarely saw him get hit though.
Well, I think flag football is for the parents' sake. Like as a parent, you would rather your kid play flag football than regular football.
Right.
In case you just a football head, and you know, sometimes your mama don't give a damn. Your mama a football head and she grew up watching football, she'd be like, hey, nigga, get your ass out there. You be all right.
What if your bell got run? Get back in there and get it run again.
Take this shit off. You'll be all right. Like, you know, I mean, and there's some parents like that. So yeah. I mean, and then there's some parents who be like, oh, my baby, after every snap. You know what I'm saying? So it's just our alternative. Like you said, it's an alternative for kids who want to play football but don't want to have the effects of football, after effects of football.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
But fuck it. No, it's not a sport. I mean, I wouldn't take
I think it'd be a good sanctioned sport under MHSAA. It's an alternative, like Walter said.
Yeah.
And just like you said, like it's for the parents that don't want their kid to go into real football, quote unquote real football.
Look, I'm just saying, no 16-year-old should come off the field with a concussion.
I mean, that's where the game is going, though, because we can't even tackle people from behind anymore. We can't even stop the guy from running that past us and pull him back. It's like, what's the point of being a defender anymore?
Ain't no point in the defense no more, right?
It's
like you
come
can't.
on.
You as a defender, you don't know what to do. Like at this point,
I can't tackle him in the front. I can't pull him back. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do I tackle him or do I just let him go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a defender, you pretty much reverting yourself to two-hand touch. You just got to push him. At this point, you just pushing them down. You're not even tackling.
Two-hand touch.
Like,
he touched him with two hands. He's down.
they about to be out there playing 7-on-7.
They might as well take the ball and give him a frisbee, ultimate frisbee.
Yeah. I mean, hell.
Which I didn't know that Detroit had an 83 game losing streak. I did not know about this. There's like a professional ultimate frisbee league, and then we had 83 losses in a row. The city of Detroit. I did not know about this until a few weeks ago.
I didn't know we had I didn't know we had a professional ultimate frisbee team.
Me neither. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Because I remember doing
ultimate frisbee. I was about to say I was a man in ultimate frisbee back in middle school.
They'd be flying. I'd be like, damn, how do you get it?
I said, this is one of the whitest sports I ever played, and I like it.
I like it, right?
and then I found out about frisbee golf. I said, oh, this is even whiter.
This is even whiter.
It's nuts. Speaking about crazy and white people sports, thank you, Chuck. The Detroit Red Wings will be facing the Pittsburgh Penguins on October 10th. That was just announced yesterday for the home opener at LCA. Now let's go over the stats. Since Christopher Illich took over the Tigers and the Red Wings,
they are the two worst teams.
They are the two worst teams in their respective sports.
Yeah, because he don't spend money like his daddy did.
It's like, are we really? This is Detroit used to be the sports city, like, at least in 3 to 4.
But that be the thing when these kids inherit these teams, they don't look at it as the same way as their parents did.
True.
So they look at it as the financial they're looking at it as the financial, right? As their parents was looking at it as like, fuck it, I want to win. So I'm gonna make the money, but I'm gonna spend the money to win for us to win.
The kids just spend money to make money.
The kids be like, shit, I just want to make the money. You know what I'm saying? So
a safe investment. Like safe investment. We want to win championships.
Like, so that is what's really going on. Like this nigga just trying to make money. And he know that the Tigers and the Red Wings, especially Wings, is gonna make some fucking money.
People are gonna show up to those games regardless.
You know what I'm saying? So
they're doing good this year. They did good last year. They kind of fell off.
They trying to come back. Both of them trying to come back. Like
the Tigers started off pretty all right.
They always start pretty all right. They always start off with one win.
No,
but guess what? They fucking suck.
They
can't catch. They can't throw. They can't hit.
I think it's
can't run.
It's the pitching. But
and to say that we don't have good pitchers is, because I think we do. I think I don't know.
It's the
we don't have good pitchers at all.
Pitching is the most important part of baseball. I don't care what nobody say. Because if you have a pitcher where a motherfucker can't hit, that means they can't score.
True.
So if you got pitchers where they can't hit off of, then that means they can't score.
But guess what we did with all of them, Chuck? We gave them away, and they won somewhere else. Houston won. The Mets almost won. The Nationals won.
Well, the thing is, it's not their fault that that's because they didn't want to pay them.
They wanted to pay Miggy, but didn't want to pay a pitcher.
Because Miggy was the name. He was a top seller in jerseys and everything else, right?
You can sell jerseys, but you can't win a damn baseball game.
Well, he ain't the pitcher. But I'm gonna keep my top seller. I'm gonna keep the guy who's making me the most money, and I'm gonna pay him the
Miggy,
most.
you can still sell his shirts. He just won't be on the team no more.
Not if he playing for another team.
Yeah, you can. You can sell
No.
for $9.
Yeah, no.
I
why?
seen some of the things they were going for like 149, and I was
I
like,
was about to
out.
say, why would I sell it for $9 if I could sell his jersey for $150?
Like you guys is. Plus, they got Motor City Casino. They got the Wings. I think they have a DTE up there too.
Oh,
They have
that's why
Pine
they
Knot, too.
so ghetto. Thanks. Okay.
Oh yeah, they own Motor City.
That explains it. That's why it's the hood
Yeah.
casino.
Hey, they got Little Caesars up in there. Like, man,
Okay.
it's the same price as the arena. It's like why just go to the one on Trumbull and just go to one on the regular street for $5.
Around the corner.
Sure, you might have to fight off 6 homeless people to get into the store, but at least you're getting your pizza.
Now what you do is you dangle a piece out in front of them and throw it.
That's messed up, Walter. But I can see it happening, though.
Like, I'm not saying like I'm not the type of person to do it, but I got some friends that would do that. They would take, and not only that, in order to get in, they would take an empty bag of chips that they like resealed and throw it. Like y'all would be like, look, I know some real hellions. Okay, like I got some friends in pretty low places, and that's the type of shit they would do.
It'll be that one scene in Jurassic Park when the Tyrannosaurus comes out and he lights the flare and he's like, this way, that way. And he throws it and they all go that way.
Oh my God.
It's crazy you and me think the same. But anyway, speaking of low people in the low places, Alabama, the state of Alabama has just, because July 1st was the fiscal year, so new laws are going to be enacted. So the state of Alabama can now have grocery stores that can now legally have ammunition vending machines.
Yo, what?
This is the state of Alabama, folks. We're heading towards that. We're heading towards the Running Man movie. We're heading towards 1984.
Hey, look, I don't know if I'm more shocked that they did it or that Texas didn't do it first.
That's what I'm afraid. I was like, Alabama got it first, but Texas don't. But in Texas, you can just walk into Walmart and be like, yo, give me that AR.
I guess that's fair.
And I seen it. I was like, wow, this is wild.
God,
That's crazy.
And you can load it in the store. It's like, no. You can rob the Walmart right there. I'm not giving anybody any ideas. Please don't rob the store. Please don't use guns for your own gain. We don't fix stuff
for negative purposes.
We don't condone that on the podcast. However, it is an idea. But we will talk about Alabama and their uptick in surge of mass shootings in months ahead. We're going to talk about a church is going viral because they are selling plots of land in heaven.
How?
And people are actually giving them money.
Hold on, pause. Do you remember back in the day when they would say, hey, look, history repeats itself if you don't know it?
Hey.
Do people not know that in and of itself is the exact reason why Protestantism started?
Hey, man.
Like Martin Luther straight up said, hey, you cannot sell spots in heaven. That goes against the church. Hey, and here are 94 of the reasons I'm mad with y'all. Like,
hey, man, people don't understand. People don't know.
That's wild. Where's this church at?
I don't know what the church is. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
I thought that is.
Is it down south?
I'm gonna say it's got to be in the south.
It could be anywhere because people will believe it. Right, knowing the country we have now, people will believe it.
That's wild. Ain't no way in hell.
No pun intended, but go ahead. Ain't no way in hell. Well, there's a way.
That's the quickest way.
Man, you be at the heaven's gates. They'd be like, "Hey, why are you closing the doors?"
That is.
The spot that you bought ain't available, so you gotta go.
Hey,
$100 a square meter.
Foreclosure. They're like, yo, man.
You ain't paid your rent in a minute. You good?
Mhm.
Hey,
You paid for the spot, but haven't got taxes. You didn't pay your summer tax or your winter tax for 25 years.
You get to orientation. Like, welcome. This is your first day in the afterlife. Welcome to heaven. Your plot's been paid, right? Yeah. All right, cool. Well, stick here in purgatory till we figure it out. Come back like 10,000 years later. So what happened?
Oh
no, we just left you here. It's okay.
It's all right.
You
But
missed a
in Protestantism, purgatory is not real, so technically he went to hell. But it's okay.
Or he's still stuck on Earth. Shit, fuck.
Man,
that's what the fuck Earth is.
Left Behind.
Wasn't Nicolas Cage in that movie?
No, that was someone else. No, I think you're talking about the other Left Behind. I'm talking about the classic Left Behind.
Oh, he was in the 2014 one. Okay.
Yeah, the 2014. I'm talking about the old school one.
Hey, I can watch this for free. Where can I watch it for free?
YouTube.
No.
Tubi.
There you go.
Because it was a trash ass movie. It was a trash ass remake of a trash ass movie.
God, Left Behind. That is
like if they made another Undercover Brother. Like, stop.
They did.
It was already trash to begin with. It was funny, but it was trash. Don't make it again.
Whoa. Yeah, hey, you better not make fun of one of my favorite movies.
It's a great movie, but it was bad. You have to admit it was a bad movie.
That shit was terrible.
It was terrible, but it was hilarious.
It was a blaxploitation comedy. Before Black Dynamite did it, it made it better.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
So please go watch Undercover Brother on YouTube.
But don't watch Undercover Brother 2. In fact, go watch.
There's a 2?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Coincidentally, I'm pretty sure it's got the dude who plays Black Dynamite in it.
Oh Lord, this is.
They made time for 2 of them.
They obviously yes.
Doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a second one with Michael Jai White. That is.
Oh hell no.
That's a shame because I love Michael Jai White.
He's
a great actor.
Good. Speaking of good actors, stupid. Criminals in Detroit.
The crime was that bad this time?
That was 10 seconds, Chris. No, I'm just talking.
I hate you guys so much. And shout out to our great debater, Kris Bird. I want to talk about acting classes while watch because a woman walked into Walmart, stole over $2,000 worth of electronics after disguising as an employee.
That's what's up.
Like, this is the smartest.
That's what's up.
Criminal.
So all the other employees
in the world
didn't be like, "Who is you? This your first day?"
Wait.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Back up.
What's your name? Like,
I never seen you in orientation.
Like, what about the manager? Right? Like, the manager didn't be like, "Ma'am,
you can take the magnet tags off these things."
What's your name? Like, you know what I'm saying? As the manager, you approach new people that you managing and be like, "Hey, what's your name?"
I've never seen you before.
So
when did you start?
So stupid managers in Detroit?
No. Stupid criminals. She got caught because she didn't take off the trackers.
That's.
I mean, she probably didn't know how.
The people was like, "Wait a minute, why is she taking the buggy all the way up to the entrance?"
That's what I'm saying. She probably didn't know how.
Why is she not going to checkout? Why is she not going to U-Scan?
But if she had the vest on, then she should just walk behind the counter and start,
Because even the what's it called? Not takeout. They have like the actual like delivery area at Walmart now.
Yeah,
like she didn't go over there. Like she couldn't even play it off.
Where they pull up and you just pull it out there.
Pickup,
the pickup area. Yeah.
I was like, where? Like, come on, man, be smarter than this, guys. If you're gonna disguise it as an employee, understand how the business works.
You gotta know the layout,
right? Like, come on.
Like, if
Come on.
anything, I would say be a former employee at another Walmart and then go to another Walmart somewhere else where
We're trying to.
And do.
Well,
you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
At least your credentials is still somewhat valid, but yeah, she's stupid.
welcome to Kris Car's Corner, where we educate criminals on how to be criminals.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying you just gotta be smart about it. I mean, that's like the news. Hell, the news tell criminals how to be criminals.
Don't steal from Walmart.
No, that's
They
a
trackers on everything.
that's a good point, Chuck. That's a really good point.
Like,
Okay, don't do it.
Like when the Kia boys was breaking in everybody's car. Guess what? They showed everybody how to break in.
How to
How
do
to
it.
And then we had copycats everywhere, and it's like, come on.
Like, and then a bunch of Kia boys just popped up out of nowhere. Like,
Then my fiance's car got stolen.
you know why? Because the news showed them.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was like,
TikTok showed them.
no, I was like, I got a Hyundai. Am I good? They're like, no. I'm like, but I got an immobilizer, and they were like, oh, that might be good. I'm like, cool. If it's not, let me know. I'll find another way to keep my car secure.
Man,
Like, the news is stupid. Sometimes the news overshare.
they do. But hey, y'all should be stealing Kias anyway. Get a job, save your money, buy a car.
I mean,
Pull up your bootstraps, niggas.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay.
No, you sounding kind of boomerish over there.
No, I'm not. I paid my hard-earned money for these cars. You gonna steal it with a damn iPad charger? Yeah, fuck you and your mama.
No, I think that's what really got me about it. It wasn't the fact they were doing it; it's the fact that they had the audacity to do it with like an iPad, like an iPhone.
And the fact that they attempted it twice. Fuck you, your mama, and your grandmama.
I was like, we're jailbreaking cars now.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's
Pretty much.
that's what we're doing. Oh,
It's wild.
Mhm.
insane.
Before you steal a car, just like the Boondocks episode, will you get fucked in the ass in jail?
All right, Tom.
The answer is yes. Do not steal the car. Take the smart bus, city bus, Uber.
No, that's when you hand this out. Hey, look, real talk. Don't do shit if you want to us, because they give us harsher sentences. Just straight off the back, they're like, we know it's your first time offense, and we know all you did was steal like some Pokemon cards from Walmart, but you're going to jail for 50 years. Like
50? Oh, we appealing that shit.
But the point is the judicial system does give, and this is a proven thing, it does give harsher sentences to people of color. So
of
exactly.
course.
Really think about it. If it's worth it, is the jail time worth it?
I actually put this on my Twitter, at Kris versus everybody on Twitter. Kwame Kilpatrick lied about his assets, and they gave him 28 years. Trump lied about his assets, and he's still free running for president.
Didn't he endorse?
Don't care. I don't care. This nigga went to prison. Of course, he got, pardoned by Donald Trump because he also falsified assets. But it's okay. It's okay.
Like you got caught doing a white collar crime, and then you lied about doing a white collar crime. Oh, you were also sleeping with the. That's also a white collar crime, but you got 28 years for it.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
What?
Like you said, they give harsher sentences to black people.
They do. So.
Well, speaking of harsh things, we're going to talk about my top 10 dangerous intersections in the city of Detroit. Now, these are in the city limits, okay? Now, after I list these 10 intersections, we're going to, ponder which other ones we can put in here too. So, no honorable mentions because these are really dangerous intersections. So, number 10, we have Southfield Freeway and Warren. Exit 8, infamous Exit 8. Very dangerous.
That's fair.
Well, that's because you got niggas who don't know how to drive, and you got Arabs who don't know how to drive. And you mix them two together, you get a bunch of accidents.
You can get all the homeless people sit over there too on the side of the road with the signs.
That's because they that plus they get a show every day.
They're like, please, I need help. I'd be like, There's KFC right there.
But I can't help myself, let alone help you, my friend. I'm sorry.
Hey man, it's messed up that the bank is right there. The Chase Bank is right there too. And the homeless people are outside begging for money. It's like, God damn.
That's smart though.
I know
Damn.
you just came out the bank. I know you got something.
Right. I'd be like, nigga, I just saw you walk out with a bag. Got your little check. I'm betting that's what they do. They sit there all day, get $500, deposit that in the Chase Bank, and go back out and do it again.
And do it again.
I swear to God. That's conspiracy theory. QAnon. Sign off.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Number 9, we have 8 Mile Road and Mound Road. This one was notorious. It's because of the Stellantis plant right there. Niggas be rushing out of work, forgetting what a red light is.
They be tired. No, or you just got all them young niggas coming out of there with they chargers and SRTs.
I can beat the red light. No, you can't.
But they paying $21 a check with.
Hey, I don't think people understand. Those cars are heavy. Like a charger is straight up 2 tons worth of missile coming at you, and they like
that's because they got them big ass engines in them.
They do because the one like my old charger was like 4,500 pounds, and I was like, this is heavy for a car. So I think my car now is only
you weren't lifting it where you want to.
No, but I wasn't. But I thought about it, and I was like, why is this car so heavy? Like, why are in the same thing? Like the Challenger for being a smaller car isn't that much lighter, and I was like, this is weird in comparison to like all the other sports cars that are a lot lighter.
Yeah. So, yeah, 8 Mile and Mountain Road is actually, watch out when you're over there, because I've actually driven over there, and I do studies for this when I worked for MDOT. You really can't see the corner clearance is not that good over there. So
no,
when you see a red light, when you see a green light, proceed with caution. Number 8, we have Lodge Freeway and 94. And that's because of those the left side exit ramps. Mostly. People think, oh, I can get on this side. Oh, the exit's on that side. And then they go across and either T-bone, side swipe.
Well, you know, right, when you coming off 94 getting on the lines, you know, what's that? West Grand Boulevard is all the way to the right.
They give you a sign too right there. It's like, do not get off at Milwaukee Green because you will die.
Like if that's your exit, you might want to just go to the next one and turn around.
Go to Claremont. Go around.
Because if it ain't clear, you definitely you just fucked.
Or when you go off from Lodge to 94 going east, they say, do not exit off Woodward. You will die. And niggas still do
it. It's tough.
Do not get off at Warren or Forest, wherever that is. You will die.
That's Forest. Yeah, that's Forest.
And niggas still do it. I'm surprised it is lower on this list. It should be higher. But number 7, we have 8 Mile and 75. I don't even know.
That's right. I know where that's right here, bro. My house. That's
like I can see it being an accident area, but I don't see it because
what it is it's a lot of crossing. So you got people that's coming off 75, and then they trying to get on to 8 Mile. They got to go up under that bridge, but then you got people coming from the 75 service drive, and then so it's a lot of crisscross going on. I can see it.
So it's more like a rush hour thing then.
I'm trying to see,
or a nighttime thing,
or night. Okay,
8 Mile and 75.
Yeah, the Hazel Park area, Detroit. Area.
Oh, okay.
That bridge right over going over 75.
Okay,
I can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to say the crashes. So Southfield and Warren, there was 44 crashes last year. 8 Mile and Mound, there was 45. Lodge in 94, there was 45.
The Lodge in 94.
8 Mile and 75, there was 48 crashes.
I think the lot, like The lot. That's wild.
The lodge is just accident. You're just gonna get into an accident on the lodge.
It's true. It's two things happen on the lodge. Niggas don't know how to drive, and niggas get in accidents because they don't know how to drive, or they're sitting there doing donuts on it.
Or you get shot because you cut somebody off on the lodge and they come after you and shoot in your car. But it's okay.
Yeah, no. That's yeah.
Or secret answer number 5, Walter. They go up the Elmhurst exit and die anyway. Remember that part of the pod race on episode 1? Anakin went up the service ramp. That's basically what the Elmhurst exit is. It's like, nigga, you better slow down. Nigga, you better slow down. They didn't put rumble strips in the road to say, like, hey, nigga, slow down.
No, that's oh my god, I remember like when I started driving and actually because I always paid attention to the roads, but when I really started driving, I was driving down the lodge and I was like, a lot of these exits aren't really exits.
They're like this big.
Yeah, or like when you get on the highway and the entrance ramp is like fucking this long, and you go, okay, I guess I'll hop over.
It's an option. Like, get on, see what happens.
Try your luck. Dodge that semi that's 50 feet behind you.
It's like, man. Okay, these ones for here on out are like, okay, obviously these are like huge accident areas. Number 6, Conant and Davison. That's where Davison ends.
I was about to say that's when you're coming right off of it. Yeah.
Maybe smashing in the area. I saw like a few crashes there at the Rite Aid right there. I was like, I'm coming out with my groceries and boom! I was like, oh shit. This nigga got hit.
You got groceries from Rite Aid?
I was at a soccer game. I got my Gatorade. The JC Park's right there. I was reffing all day. I needed some more Gatorade. Came out the store. Boom. It was like an old school Trailblazer hit like this Ram truck. The Ram truck was okay. The Trailblazer was gone. I was like, man.
The Ram truck probably had a grill in front of it.
Man.
One of them guards in front of it.
Mm-hmm. And again,
it hit the guard and the truck went into like the gas station area, but the Trailblazer was just gone.
Chrysler don't make lightweight cars. Don't get hit by a Chrysler.
Man. And that had 48 crashes.
48.
Damn. The other one is on the other end of Davison. We have Davison and Livernois. Which I can understand that one.
I can see that.
Because that clearance, you can't see what's happening because the road goes like
you can't. Yeah, like diagonal. when they coming around, like if you coming off 96, I mean coming off 90, yeah, pretty much coming off 96, and you trying to turn on Livernois and they coming down David.
They're coming in.
You can't see them coming around that corner.
Yeah,
and they're trying to beat that light. Yeah,
so if you turn it at the same time, they trying to speed through that red light, and you got the green arrow all the time. It happens all the time.
I think they need to change the lights over it. I think they need to have the green arrow phase first.
Yeah,
and then make sure the coast is clear, and then traffic can go. Because I could definitely see that happening. Number 4, we have 8 Mile and Gratiot. Same scenario. Diagonal on a straight road.
Yep.
53 crashes.
Damn.
53.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And these numbers have nothing in comparison to the Metro Detroit ones. Okay, in Metro Detroit are in the hundreds. These are just Detroit.
Well, that's because there's a lot of foreigners out there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And they don't know how to drive. I am convinced foreigners do not know how to drive because
they don't.
They don't know how to drive in their own fucking country.
All right, that's a take. But number 3, we have Warren at I-75. I can see this too.
Yeah.
Warren 75.
That's what a McDonald's is. The expensive gas station.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That's where the McDonald's is. It's not. It's McDonald's.
McDonald's. It's the McDonald's.
it's the literally.
They'd be like, "What you want?" I'd be like, "Damn, I would like a Sprite."
Sorry, Sprite machine broke.
The Sprite machines broke. Oh wow, we just getting
Yeah.
names now. Okay.
I mean, the pop is just gone.
No. The the high C work, but the
Low
Sprite
key,
don't.
that happened to me at Chick-fil-A yesterday on the
We
4th
had
of
a
July.
Sprite.
That happened at the Southfield Chick-fil-A on 4th of July. I pulled up. They were like, "Yeah, pop machine's broke. All we got is lemonade, sweet tea."
Oh, that's all I want anyway.
I was like, "Shit, put it all together. We good."
It's like when you ever been to a chicken place that ran out of chicken?
Yes, it's called Popeyes.
Close the fuck down, then.
It's called Popeyes.
Nick,
If you ever been to the Popeyes on Grand River, they always out of chicken.
which one on Grand River?
In Southfield.
Okay, I can see. I see it. Oh, you mean Telegraph?
No, Grand River in Southfield.
Oh, Grand River and Southfield, the Southfield Freeway. Okay,
Yes.
they never have chicken,
No.
and the line be going down the street.
The Popeyes and the KFC be out of chicken all the fucking time.
They still got churches over there?
No,
Okay.
it's just White Castle now.
Okay.
They redid the facade though. It's like brick and stuff.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's good. But other than that, they took away churches. So what's the point of going there anymore? So
Ooh, okay,
they're also closing a lot of churches in Detroit. I just noticed that. Like Church's Chicken.
Why?
They closed a lot of them.
We the ones that keep their ass open.
Hey man.
Wait, wasn't churches in trouble back in the day for like growth hormone? Like because they were like, hey, we had a bunch of kids eat churches, and now they're going through puberty at like 9 years old.
Okay.
Well, that's because all these restaurants is putting
We're trying to keep
and shit in their fucking food.
We're trying to keep up with the Russians. You got to make sure they're grown by 10. That's what the baby boomers we talk about, right, Chuck? We got to beat the Russians.
Oh my god! It's either the Russians or the Chinese
or the Mexicans.
Or listen, the Chinese gonna come over and take over America at any moment now. Moment. Let them keep talking. Well, in a minute, you ain't even gonna have to worry about it because the China's gonna come over and take over. All right, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and let you just keep on talking, and I'm gonna sit here and watch my Netflix show.
That's what they be saying. I'd be like, I'm good. We were having a nice conversation. So he's talking about that shit.
Man, the thing that always got me about that, I was like, let's think about this logically. It's like it's thousands of miles of sea between us. They ain't coming over without us knowing about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we damn sure we gonna make sure they don't come over if we know about it. Like,
if you're so concerned about them taking our jobs, why don't we educate our people? When we are in an interview with 3 other Chinese people, we would get the job because we're qualified.
Man, the fact that we still have people going, I saw who else I was being interviewed against, and it had to be the one of them because of this, that. No. You just weren't cut for the job, my friend.
Because you thought you needed to learn something else, but they was over there learning it in middle school. We learn our stuff in college. Like, why? Why pay all this money? We could just learn for free in regular school.
Man, that's the thing that always got me. Like learning. Like I had learned my factorials and my exponents by like 4th grade, and
factorials is wild.
Yeah, I knew.
I forgot what a factorial was until I was like, okay, that's what it is.
You talking about fractions?
Yeah, math. Yeah.
Nigga, just say fractions.
No. Factorial is not fractions.
What the fuck is a factorial? See,
it's different. It's different.
Yeah. So like I knew a lot of advanced math by the time I was like before I got out of elementary school, and the fact that like I understand that's not the norm, but then there were just like the fact that there were so many people that didn't know these things. I was like, this is weird.
At 4th grade is wild.
Yeah. Well,
I learned that in high school, and I will not need this in my career. So
I think I learned factorials, like by the time I was in 6th grade, but I learned exponents in like 4th grade.
Oh, exponents are easy. Just
we had intro to calculus in 5th grade, but
intro to calculus, hey,
that know how to stuff by 6th grade.
But if you're not going to be an engineer or mathematician, then hey, why did we learn it in the first place?
Because we need to be smarter as a country.
Hey,
no, I'm good.
We do need to be smarter. We do need to incentivize higher paying jobs with tech, but we don't really do that until high school when our minds are already molded. So it's like,
which is fair.
Speaking of minds needs to be molded, these minds about to be cracking and concussions. Number 2,
Oh no,
Joy Road and Southfield Freeway.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
That's
So
fair.
that's a huge turnaround because for people who missed the I-96 exit, you turn around, you get hit, get shot at Murder Mac. Hey, it happens.
People be running red lights. That's just what it is.
And the firehouse is there too.
And the fire station right there. That's the crazy part.
Mm-hmm. I just want to see where these accidents. Cause I don't never see these. I used to live a mile away from there. I never saw an accident there in my life. In my entire life, never seen an accident there. And number 1 is actually pretty weird, but I can see it happening. 7 Mile and South 75.
Right there by that gas station.
Yeah, I think it's a BP.
Well, you know what's the crazy part is because if you coming up off of 75,
It's short,
like,
right?
It's like a light right there. So if you coming off the freeway and you just suddenly somebody in front of you like stop, you can smack them.
All right, I'm a street view. Hold on. Yeah, there's a light there.
I'm a street view.
It's literally like a light right off the freeway.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
They don't even tell you about it. They just be like, "Yeah, here's a light. Do something about it."
Like literally coming off the freeway, it's a light. Like I say, and if you just driving and then all of a sudden the person stop right in front of you, you gonna hit them.
Man. But these people get off the freeway still at 70 miles an hour. Like, can we slow down? Please?
I always thought that light was stupid.
It's like nobody's coming this way. No one's going back to 8 Mile. Just let us go. Let them stop. Let us go. We're the ones coming off the fucking freeway.
That shit is stupid, bro.
Hey man. You gotta talk to the engineers downtown. This was 71.
Yeah, I can see it.
71 crashes. So
Any
other accidents?
Suddenly stop. Coming off the freeway at 80 miles an hour.
Any other accidents that happened at this
75 on 75?
I've actually been at this intersection a few times, and I can see why. Other than the exit ramps, like it's pretty tight intersection. You can't really see what's going on once you get into the intersection because usually you need to be able to see before you cross. It's just like you're going to the intersection. Once you're in there, you're in there. Whatever happens. It's like,
and it's only a 2-lane. I think it's only 2 lanes.
Yeah,
one going east and west.
Yeah, thank you, Duggan. Thanks, Duggan. Yeah, it's a wild intersection. But yeah. All right, those are my top 10 dangerous intersections in Detroit. Next week we will have our top 10 dangerous intersections in Metro Detroit. Which is gonna be wild. You're gonna be crazy. Just gonna be crazy next week.
Autumn City with them little roundabouts.
Actually, number 1 is the one with a roundabout, but
Farmington Hills.
No, not Farmington Hills.
Oh, I think I know where.
It's the one in Commerce Township.
Yep.
M5.
Yep, that really big one over there.
An 8-lane freeway turns into a roundabout.
Yeah.
It's like, who designed this?
Hey. I'm not even gonna lie. And like I've done that in some city builders, and that's just chaos unfolded, and I love it.
When I first seen that my first time on a roundabout, I felt like it was like jump rope. You know, when the fucking go in there.
Like double judge, you're like, okay, what do I go?
So, yeah, you just in the car like, should I go now? Should I go now? Fuck it, I'm gonna just go. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I remember the first time my dad jumped in one. I swear to God, we were going around for like 5 minutes.
Jumped in?
That's what you gotta do.
I remember my dad jumped in one.
Well, because he was like, what? Like, you got to go through the roundabout. He goes, okay, and he went in, and then we were just.
You gotta figure out which way you're going.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, it's been a nice episode, everybody. That's been another episode of Kris Cross Corner. I'm your host, Chris Canty. Thank you, Chuck and Walter, for being on the show. See y'all next week.
Peace.